It's awful early in the morning, Billy.
Hey, showtime in the morning, Bobby. It's early, man. I told you.
I tell you what, I'm sore.
Man.
Isaac wore me out. We played pig 3 times, and then he had to go one-on-one with me. He beat me though.
I told you was gonna feel it this morning. BBD.
We got our names mixed up over here. I'm Billy, and you're Bobby. That ain't right.
I knew he was gonna be sore this morning. I knew it.
Let me switch some names around. Share this thing everywhere, Billy, and we'll start talking to all these great people. Let's see. You're Billy. I can't even read. Is it Ratliff or Ratcliffe?
Man, it's everything. Yeah, my name has been butchered more times than, gosh. It kind of reminds me of that little, the comedian did the one where he was saying, D nice.
Did they really put Ratcliffe on your game ball? Ratcliffe.
Ratcliffe. All that, man.
That's a shame. They done you dirty, bro. I'm going to go ahead and get this up here on Pop Out Chat. Get this thing going. Have you shared it on your page?
Yep, I did share it, man. I didn't do a watch party this time, bro.
Yeah, don't do a watch party. While I'm doing this, you can...
Oh, man. Hey, got my man on here, David's on. He said, good morning, showtime. Yes, sir. I got him up this morning, David. I got him up, man. I woke him up. And look,
I got up.
And of course, I did it the lazy way first. I called him first and see if he was...
I got my ringer off. You can't call me. I got my ringer off.
So, that's his excuse. He said he had no ringer on. So, he had to vibrate on there. Something.
Nah, I turn my ringer off when I go to bed. So if you want me, you gotta wait. You gotta call me before I go to bed, or you gotta wait till I wake up. And even then, I forget to turn my ringer on half the time. We got Marie Martell over here on YouTube. How you doing? Good morning, Mr. Catfish and Mr. Ratliff. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. We're gonna talk about one-hand catches. I seen a one-hand catch, and I wasn't impressed, but everybody's talking about it. Everybody. But before we show you the clips, got Killer Mom, great Georgia fan. How you doing? Bobby and Billy says, I'm going to share this everywhere else because we got to show this one-handed catch. As soon as I get it going here, let's see.
Sick. Ethan Shelton on here. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Ethan. How you doing this morning?
How you doing, buddy? I'm sharing this everywhere. As soon as I get this going, I'm going to show y'all one-handed catch. And then I'm going to show you what Peyton Manning would say about it. What do you think Peyton Manning would say about that one-handed catch? Would he be impressed?
I would probably say something like, he compares it to how they show the baseball highlights of them diving and catching the ball all the time, where that's just a normal play.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show you what Peyton Manning
That's the way I look at it. You know, it
says about it.
Not saying it's not spectacular or anything like that. You know, I actually think it's overrated. You know, it's just, to me, it's just, but it's a good catch. You know, if it's during the game and you happen to catch it and it's a one-handed catch, no, that's a highlight.
Yeah. Well, I got to give the guy credit. I couldn't do it. Unless I had some stickum.
I don't need stickum. If I know I'm not gonna get hit, all those things, I can catch you with one hand, Bob. I can catch you with 2 toes, I think.
Is there anybody when you played that could catch with one hand?
Man, we had plenty to do that. That's. I mean, they practice that stuff, Bobby. In practice, they have over the shoulder one hand catch. Pillis would do it all the time. Joey Kent would do it. Marcus Nash, Andy McCullough, Jermaine Copeland. You had Dante Stallworth, Cedric Wilson, heck, Jermaine Kent, everybody, David Martin.
This is supposedly, let me read this article that goes along with this video. Let me get it up here. It says, a highly ranked wide receiver who became one of the stars of Tennessee's 2020 recruiting class on National Signing Day. This is per Go Vols 247. Showed at least a couple more flashes of his freakish ability over the weekend. Malachi Wideman of Venice, Florida, made a pair of one-handed catches during the NFA 7-on-7 East Regional in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We got to give credit to top-notch talent because they recorded it. He's a 6'4.5", 197-pound wide receiver who flipped from Florida State to Tennessee on signing day. I remember that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going to try to get this up here for you guys to see it. We're trying out some new technology. Let's see what we can do here, and you tell me what you think, Billy. Let's do that again.
That's a good catch. Good catch. But
let's do that again.
You think that's tough? That was on the one, right? It's coming.
they look good from there, especially with the DB holding up there too.
What'd you think?
I mean, it's a good catch, man, but it's not realistic, man. I mean, that catch there, that's practice, man. I mean, they calling that 7-on-7 or whatever, but that's 7-on-7 is a business now, man. It's not what it used to be, what it's meant to be. It's a show now. I mean, it's not realistic. That's what I don't like about it, man. It's just not.
But it's all the rage now.
Man,
Austin Collie.
I'm going to show y'all what Peyton Manning would say. The great Peyton Manning would say about one-handed catches. This is the Pat McAfee show, and I thought this was funny. I watched this. This show was about 6-8 months old, but sit back and enjoy and listen to what Peyton Manning would say about a one-handed catch, because he had a good receiver. Austin Collie tried this nonsense, and this is what he had to say. And this shows you what leadership is, and there wasn't no better leader than Peyton.
Most definitely, man. Peyton, great leader.
But Austin Collie was this. He came out of nowhere. came out of absolute nowhere whenever he was dominant his rookie year. Nobody expected it. We had Reggie. We had other guys. I mean, there was a lot of people that had no idea. And this was back whenever our offense was a juggernaut, too. Dallas Clark was there. So I think Austin kind of, I don't want to say benefited from all that, but he was a hardworking guy as soon as he got there. I mean, him and Peyton was a big fan. So he was targeting him early. He was getting a lot. This is obviously before his 3 death shots that he got where the concussions, I thought that he was potentially dead. I mean, very scary situations with Austin Collie. But before that, he was dominant on the football field. And he was still a rookie, and he was young. And he ran a little out route, I believe. And Peyton threw it to him. And it was a little bit out of his reach, but Austin reached with one hand to catch it. And it hit off his hand, and it just dropped, right? And Austin had been having an incredible season thus far. And he just, put his head down, and he jogged back to – it was probably first or second down. He jogged back to the huddle. And before he got, probably 5 feet away from the huddle, Peyton Manning just pointed at the sideline. Okay? Just pointed at the sideline. And he said, get out. And Austin jogs to the sideline, and Jim Caldwell and the offense coordinator are you're in. He's like, no, I am not. And he's like, no, you're in. So Austin turns around to go back on the field, and Peyton just points at the sideline as if he's like a dad, okay? So he's benched at this point. They have to bring in another wide receiver, somebody who was a special teamer, I'd assume, had nothing to deal. We end up scoring a touchdown. Because at that point, that was the year we were completely undefeated until we chose to lose. I mean, it was that was back when everything was humming. I mean, it was awesome to watch and ride the coattails after those moments. And I go up to Austin because he and I were friends at the time. He's a California kid. And he said, brah, a lot like he was Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I go up to him. I'm like, brah, what happened? He's like, I have no idea. I just got kicked off the field. I honestly have no idea. I was like, by who? He was like, Peyton literally pointed me off of the field. And I was like, are you all right, bro? He was like, brah, I have no idea. So then Peyton comes off the field. We kick the extra point. We kick off. And I guess while I was doing that, while I was holding for the extra point and kicking off, something had happened on the sideline. So I come back over and I'm looking, and you see Austin sitting dejected all by himself. And I go over and I was like, what's going on, bro? We did a big time win here. He was like, I was told that if I ever try to catch the ball with one hand again, I will never be on the football field again when Peyton Manning's the quarterback. And I just started crying, laughing, And Austin's having this terrible moment. He feels as if he let down his dad, basically, with that whole thing. And I'm just crying, thinking to myself, what a savage of an individual Peyton Manning is. He basically told this young rookie wide receiver who had a lot of promise, hey, I don't need that garbage with you with one hand. Yeah, I might have missed you a little bit. You dived then and you put 2 hands on that ball. I don't need you thinking this is a highlight real time. I don't need you thinking that you can snag balls one hand. Yeah, you have great hands. You're a great catcher. Austin Collie and I actually in warm-ups every single game, I threw to him. He worked on 10 right-handed one-handed catches, 10 left-handed one-handed catches, 10 two-handed catches, 10 catches where he turned around. I was literally his passer in warm-up. So he has incredible hands. But Peyton was just that ain't happening. If you want the ball to continue to come your way, that garbage will not happen. And that's an interesting moment because does Aaron Rodgers tell Jimmy Graham afterwards, hey, I know you're very wealthy. I know you've won has he won a Super Bowl, Jimmy Graham? I don't know.
No.
I know you've had a lot of success. But if you ever try to one-handed catch a ball that you can definitely get 2 hands on, and it's an incompletion, I will not let you in my huddle ever again. That's an interesting moment that I don't think Aaron can have with Jimmy Graham at the year he is, but watching Peyton do that was a moment where I was like, yo, accountability is a real thing, and if you watch what Austin Collie did after that, he went up and got it with 2 hands every single time, and he went on to lead the NFL and everything until the boom, concussion shots. But that was a cool moment where I was like, man, I didn't know. That was when I learned, by the way, that, oh, this is Peyton's team. Because Jim Caldwell was like, no, you're in. And he was like, no, I'm not. He was like, no, you're in. He was like, all right, you told me. And turned around, and Peyton's just sitting there. Let's get the hell out. It was awesome. It was a very cool moment.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. I mean, of course. 2 hands is better than one. Make sure it's secure before that. But and I understand what Peyton's talking about. I know what these guys are doing. I don't think they're trying to catch it with one hand. It's just at that moment, it's a one-hand catch. That's the best way they can catch it at that time. But you see the catch you just showed. It almost looked like they planned to catch it with one hand. Mm-hmm. And it's that's different. That 7-on-7 stuff is it is just too much for me, man. I mean, I get what they're doing or whatever. I've heard they're trying to showcase the kids' talent to get them more looks and more recognition or whatever. But if they're not getting looks, or with the new stuff now, sending their videos or putting it on Huddle and all that stuff now, I don't think that is helping them anymore. I mean, yes, I guess they get a little bit more exposure, but it's overrated to me, man, because it's not realistic. It's supposed to be teaching the kids better routes, more chemistry with your quarterback, but I don't like it.
Are you surprised what he said about Peyton Manning?
No, not at all, man. I mean, that's what you want to hear from your quarterback, though. I mean,
was he like that in practice?
Yes. I mean, I don't see him saying what he said that to a Joey Kent, Marcus Nash, Pillis Price, or any of those guys like that. But I can see him at least saying, man, can you at least use both hands, But being when he got to the NFL and become that leader, MVP type guy, and well, actually he was MVP.
Did he have any moments where he had a wide receiver like, throw me the dang ball, I was open?
Man, that's all the time. Every receiver on the field is wide open.
Who was the worst at that? Peerless? I got a feeling Peerless.
I mean, nah.
Or Marcus.
Back then, there wasn't really anybody that's selfish. I mean, I'll put it like this. There's not one receiver that run a route that's not wide open, buddy. They would tell the quarterback they was wide open every single play.
And we probably had somebody wide open on every play. But we had some receivers back then.
We had a lot of receivers wide open. You can't throw the ball to all of them. You give it to the first one they see wide open. That's the name. That's what quarterback's supposed to do.
Well, we want to know what you think. Do y'all like the one-handed catch, or do y'all agree with Peyton saying, if you can get two hands on it, get two hands on it? Well, I'm going to go over here and give some shout-outs on YouTube, and Billy's going to hit up Facebook. We got Ballard Sports Media. How you doing? Dwayne RTR, one of our best Alabama fans on YouTube, been watching me a long time, says, hey, Bobby and Catfish. We already mentioned Marie Martell. Killer Mime, great Georgia fan. Terry Kirkland, how you doing, buddy? Killer Mime's over here smacking his gums about something. He said, my man Tyson Campbell would have intercepted that one. All right. You had to get that one in. NASCAR Vol, how you doing? Try with two first. We're going to play that replay of our newly recruited player here in just a minute, and want to see what you got. What do you got going on Facebook over there, bro?
Let's see. Clay Howell, he said Duke basketball is overrated. They should drop out of the top 10. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
we watched that.
Man, that was Georgia Tech. They played their tails
Wake
off.
Forest.
Yeah, Wake Forest. I don't know why I keep thinking of Georgia Tech. Same colors, I guess. Wake Forest. They played their tails off, man. I mean, they shot. They wasn't shooting all these 3-pointers. They was taking it in paint, and that's why so many Duke people fouled out. So they did.
I called it though.
Yep, you did. You said it was going to win by 10 points, and it went by 12.
That Childress, he tied it up, and he balled out in two overtime. Two of them. Who else is over there?
Let's see. Marcus Moore, he's watching. Brandon Frazier, he's on. Let's see. David Newton, he said, I'm old school. Two hands.
That's right. Two hands.
Man. Most definitely.
Well, let's watch this play again. I know they want to watch it. Let's see if we can get this up here for everybody. I'm going to put it on full screen here for y'all.
Safety! Oh, ball! Oh, shit! What are you talking about, man? I'll take it. Hey, I'll be it. You think that's tough? That was on the one, right?
And of course, that play right there. I'll show you something on this play here. That's 15 yards right there. It's a penalty.
Yeah.
That's holding too, so offset, bring it back.
holding.
It was holding, and then also, they're going to have unsportsmanlike conduct with the ball. It's just...
OBJ started this mess. Remember when he had that one-handed catch and everybody had to do, I believe they were playing the Cowboys or something. Who were they playing? Had that one great, and then everybody had to do one-handed catches after
That's
that.
a different catch, man. That catch was a touchdown.
Yeah, that's true.
I guarantee you, if Austin would have caught that as a touchdown one hand, Peyton would have never told him that.
He'd have kept saying, do whatever you're doing. But that's that, when it don't work, you got to expect you're going to get your butt chewed.
And then OBJ, he did it all the time. It counted when he caught it like that. If you're doing it in practice and catching it, there's not one quarterback in the NFL would tell you, man, don't you ever do that again. Because you're catching them. But he dropped it.
Well, I want to see some Go Vols, and I'm going to give away a Sunday brunch at Tennessee Tap House on YouTube and Facebook. Anybody in the Knoxville area on Peters Road, they've got a great, great Sunday brunch from 11 to 2. We've given away several, and they've been good to us. They raised us $1,510 for our hashtag Sam Strong event we had on New Year's Eve, and we're trying to get them some exposure on the Volunteer Roadshow because that's good to us. We did our watch parties there all season last season, and great food. Chicken tenders are out of this world. They're pizza, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They're pizza.
The pizza.
Hey, I know. I'm not saying they're as good as what's their names in Oak Ridge. What is it? Big Al's or Big Ed's or something?
Pizza. Big Ed's good.
But it's good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's good. They got a Mediterranean pizza. They'll knock your socks off. Pepperoni is all you need. It's great pepperoni. And they're not chintzy with their cheese.
Yeah,
So one thing I don't like about Domino's is you order a Domino's, you can see half the sauce underneath the cheese because they barely put any cheese on it. But not Tennessee Tap House. It's the thin and crispy, which I'm a fan of thin and crispy. But anyway, let's see if we got some Go Vols in here, and I'll give away some stuff here.
Well, we got one here. Let's see here. Let's see. First one I see, we got Brian Shattuck on here. He gave us Go
Brian
Vols.
Shattuck, email Billy Ratliff at volunteerroadshow.com or Bobby C at volunteerroadshow.com, and we'll get you hooked up with a free Sunday brunch. Speaking of volunteerroadshow.com, it's kicking butt. Y'all need to go check it out. We're going to be starting our raffle sometime this week. We're raffling off this whiskey barrel Tennessee thing. We got a Tennessee lamp. We're going to be raffling this off, all courtesy of Troy Dowdy and Hound Dogs of Knoxville and
The canvas.
the canvas. You can't see it, but it's a print of Neyland Stadium, and it's big. It looks like it's about 6 foot wide. We're going to be raffling those off here pretty soon. We're going to have it where you can go to our website and enter the raffle. Probably going to have some tickets and stuff for this next season. So, Brad McDaniel, you want a Tennessee Tap House on Peters Road, you email me at Bobby C at volunteerroadshow.com and Billy Ratliff at volunteerroadshow.com. And we got NASCAR Vol said you just ain't getting away with that in the SEC against SEC wide receivers. Marie's in Orlando, how you doing? Aaron Ross, how you doing? Good to see you. But what else we got going on?
Man, Bobby, I'm actually getting hungry.
Hey, you still got some biscuits in there.
Man, I got to get some fresh biscuits.
Yep, Kill 'em Mime. I made them tweak their recipe on sweet tea. Kill 'em Mime's a Georgia fan, came all the way up from Georgia to see us. And at Tap House, they do got some good sweet tea, but only the Catfish recipe is sweet tea. Their regular sweet tea ain't nothing to write home about, but the Catfish recipe of the sweet tea. That's the ticket.
I'm about to create my own sweet tea then, Bobby. I'm about to get Tap House to create mine. I'm gonna call it the volunteer tea, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some sweet tea with a hint of orange in it. Even though somebody already created it, I'm gonna call it the volunteer sweet tea.
Who was it that the golfer that had lemonade and sweet tea mixed together? Arnold Palmer.
What do they
call
that? I don't. It's a name for it.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you how to make this. Let me tell you Catfish's recipe. You think I should tell them my recipe?
Man, go ahead and tell them, man.
All right.
I already know it. Man.
If you're diabetic, this is the version for diabetic. This is the unsweet version of Catfish's sweet tea. It's 1.5 cups of sugar per gallon of tea. That's the sugar-free version. The regular version is 2 cups of sugar for every gallon of tea. That's the Catfish's version. I don't know. McDonald's made some good sweet tea, but it ain't as good as Catfish's. 2 cups of sugar per. And you think it'd be real sweet, but it ain't real sweet. It's good. It's perfect. It's the perfect amount of sugar. Sugar-free version is 1.5 cups per gallon. The Catfish version is 2 cups.
Man, Bobby, that sounds like homemade syrup, man, for those biscuits we got.
What are we gonna eat for breakfast? We got meatloaf left over.
I'm not eating meatloaf for breakfast. I got to get me some eggs or a shake or something. I gotta have that. I can't eat dinner for breakfast.
But you can eat breakfast for dinner.
Well, yeah, I can eat breakfast for dinner.
We had breakfast for dinner the other night. You made gravy. You made fried taters.
Different. Totally different.
We had bacon, eggs. What else did we have?
David say some of that hood drink.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's syrup, David. That's what that is, man. That's that.
We gotta have something motivational in the morning. How can we motivate our viewers? Hey, I walked every inch of this neighborhood that Billy lives in yesterday, and I'm more slap out. If I can do it, y'all can do it. Get up off your butt and walk. I walked at least 3/4 of a mile yesterday. At least. It might even be a mile. Now, we'll probably go out there and measure it later, and it's probably 1/4 mile. But I'm telling you, it's at least a mile.
It is. I mean, if you walk what you said you walk, it's close to a mile. You know, I need to get up and go do something today and get my push-ups and sit-ups in, and you know, I just do my stuff in the spare of the moment. I don't never know when I'm gonna do my stuff. I just drop down and get 25. You don't know. I think you almost ran over me doing push-ups the other day.
Yeah, he was doing push-ups in the middle of the floor. I'm like, what in the world? I about tripped over him.
It's kind of like with me, man. When like I play ball, you know, I be going to class and I go around the corner, I'm dipping and ripping and stuff, doing my moves and stuff.
I think I could do one of them girl push-ups. You know how you get on your knees?
Man,
you got to start somewhere. I'm going to do 5 of them.
No. Start somewhere is doing 1 push-up. You can do 1, you can at least give me 20. So we're going to see if you can do 1. So if you give me 1, I know you can give me 20.
We ain't videoing it, but I'll do some push-ups later.
I know you can do it. I saw you shoot a basketball, so I know you can move your elbows and arms.
Man, my arms are sore.
I told you. I knew you was gonna be sore this morning. BVD, he's feeling it, man. He did not want to wake up this morning.
Isaac was shooting these from downtown. I couldn't even. I was 5 feet short. We got Terry Kirkland said Catfish probably got trucker's iron stomach. I do. I can eat anything but spinach and radishes. I don't eat that stuff, but I can eat anything. Tamales. I go to Laredo to get them tamales on the side of the road. They're great.
He said got trucker's iron stomach.
Yep. Aaron Ross said he's going ziplining today.
Ziplining, yeah. I've been
That's too much like work.
I've been invited to do ziplining so many times, and I've always found a way to not go. Well, let's show them that play one more time in case you're just now watching. Malachi Wideman, wide receiver, 4-star wide receiver that flipped from Florida State to Tennessee on National Signing Day. We're going to give it one more look, and then we're going to get on out of here.
Whoops, I thought we was going to do it one more time. I got to go back to the beginning.
Safety. 1 minute 6 left. Oh, ball!
That just got NFL catch with 2 feet in it.
No, I'll take it. Hey, I don't beat it. You think that's tough? That was on the 1, right? Stay left. It's coming.
I'll tell you something about that, though. To be honest with you, it is a spectacular catch.
What's that?
I mean, it is a spectacular catch. I mean, it's a great catch. I mean, especially at the high school level when he's catching the ball like that. That tells me he has some huge hands, man. Because the high school football, that thing is huge. It is huge. You know, if he's in NFL catching, that's even easier. The NFL ball is a little bit smaller.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, it looked like he could have gotten both hands on both them catches. And if he does that for a touchdown, great. But if he drops one, trying for one-handed, he could have gotten 2. I want his butt on the bench.
Let's see. David said he want to know, isn't he the one who had the huge jam in the basketball game? I think that is the kid. That's
I don't know what you're talking about.
The kid that they actually signed on signing day, right?
Yeah, Malachi Wideman. They flipped from Florida State to
he's
Tennessee.
an athlete, man. Most definitely. He's
Venice, Florida. I'll check that out. Maybe I could find something on that for our next show. But we're doing this morning show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 o'clock, and Tuesday and Thursday of an evening. And we're working on some other talent to do some shows at different times, and we're getting the business going. Doing real good.
We got it, man. I mean, I'm just glad I'm doing it, man. I have something to do in the morning instead of staring at the ceiling and my arm and stuff going to sleep. So, I'm up every morning, 5:30, guys. And
I was up this morning. You woke me up. I got up.
Yeah, you got up.
I was down here 10 minutes before the show started.
Let me tell you what he did, guys. So, like I said, I called him, and of course,
that don't count.
I knew he wasn't.
That don't count. I got my ringer off.
I had to put that in there just to see if he was going to answer it. So I said, I was doing it the lazy way anyway because I didn't want to walk up the steps anyway. So, and that's how I wake my son up every morning. I call him and say, "Hey, get up, man! Time to go." I say, "Showtime." So, and that's what I was going to say with him if he'd answer the phone. Say, "Showtime, brother! Let's get this show started." He didn't answer the phone, so I went upstairs, knocked on the door, opened it up.
Tell it right.
Open the door, and he throws the cover on his face.
Well, it's bright.
And then he come from up under it peeping like like he's in a scary movie or something.
I said, what time is it?
It's showtime. That's what time it is, Bob. It's time. I said, you coming on the show?
If it was 6:30, I was going to go back to sleep. I had 20 more minutes.
And that's why I wouldn't tell you. That's why I didn't tell you the time. I was going to let you look at your bright phone and see, blind you with it. And I said, hey, we got 15 minutes. That's what time it is. So I came down, edited everything here, and put the camera on, see what it looked like. And I'm down to get my mind right with the music in my ear and make sure I had a wager place and stuff. And looked up, he's coming down the steps like he just did. I know he didn't want to wake up.
I did.
But as long as he's here, we're going to get him up every morning. We're going to do the Coach Brooks to him every morning. Hey, great day to be better. Great day to be alive, guys. Showtime. Don't let time hit you like that. Time waits for no man.
And Father Time is undefeated.
And then Coach Conwell will be right there behind him. Let's go, guys.
I'm glad he's back.
Oh, he's back, man. He's back. That's gonna be it. That was a good guy to bring back, man. It's old school.
So speaking of wager, what did you wager on?
It was a tennis play, man. I don't even know who it was. I just saw a number I like and I played it. Dennis
Wilson's already flapping his gums. He said, Tennessee football talk in the morning. This should be good. Well, you missed it all. You know what? Did you get to see the play? I want to show you what you're gonna miss, Dennis. I know you're not a Tennessee fan, but did you see the play from our new recruit? Answer yes or no. If you didn't, I'm gonna play it again because you need to see it because this is what you need to be worried about next year. So answer the question, Dennis. So who did you wager on, Billy?
What's that?
Who did you wager on?
That's what I'm actually looking at right now. So it was the Herbert versus Evans. I don't even know who these people are, man. And I took over 24.5.
Let me see that. I've never even... Wait, this ain't basketball. This is tennis.
No, tennis. I'm telling you, it was tennis.
We were watching tennis all day yesterday. Girls tennis, men's tennis. That one girl, she was cute, though.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, you did. Well, we're going to get on out of here, guys. So, y'all know what's coming in next. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. Billy will wager on backgammon and tennis, and he always wins. I promise you that.
Oh, man.